Hi there, my name's Adrian Kingsley-Hughes. About a year ago, I wrote about Energizer Color Alert button cell batteries, you know, the CR2016, CR2032s that you find in things like AirTags. In order to make them a bit safer, Energizer decided that we're going to do two things. They were going to cover them in a bitter substance called Bitrex. I think it's the bitterest substance known to human beings. And they also added a blue dye so that if some kids had been messing with them or had them in their mouths, you had some sort of idea that it had happened before really bad things could happen. And button cells are terrible to ingest, and I suggest you don't Google for images and information on this unless you've got a particularly strong stomach. Anyway, while I was doing this Bitrex, this bitter substance, I kind of realized that the company actually makes a little kit that they will send out to you for free, um, so that you can taste this stuff yourself. Now, I've tasted it before. I scraped a bit off, stuck buttons in my mouth and stuff like that. But you can't really leave a lot of these products that have Bitrex on them in your mouth for too long, because things like bleach, things like button cells, well, you don't really want them in your mouth. Well, this kit here, this kit here gives you the ability to do that without kind of risking your life. Anyway, so basically you've just got this little envelope. This kit you can find, if you go to their website, you search for Bitrex, you'll find it on there. It took a few weeks to get to me. And basically the sort of upshot of this kit is that you end up with these little Bitrex taste test strips. Now I'm only going to use one. And the idea is that you take one, you pop it on your tongue, you leave it there for a few seconds, and then, you know, you can experience the amazing taste that is Bitrex. It says here it's disgusting. To get rid of the taste, enjoy some chocolate milk. If you think that taste is bad, just think how Bitrex affects products, making them so bitter no child would want to swallow them. Well, that sounds great, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm going to give it a go. I put a lot of things in my mouth over the years. um, let's try it, and it's going to be on camera. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, it's got a tongue hit and then a back of the throat hit. Oh, I'm actually trying to resist the, and it just gets worse. Oh, I should have bought some chocolate milk with me. This is a lot worse than the time I've just scraped a little bit off button cells. Yeah, I can kind of see why this. Oh, it's really unpleasant, and it stays there. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh yeah. That's pretty nasty. And it comes on quick and it stays a long time. I can kind of imagine this if a kid even had sort of ingested some of this, that they would sort of demonstrate some level of being in distress. Oh, God. Oh, breathing through your mouth actually makes it worse. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, it's awful stuff. And it's designed to be awful stuff, and it's designed to be awful stuff at very low concentrations so that you don't need an awful lot of it. Oh, God. Yeah, pretty awful. But it has a purpose. And nowadays, I think I would only recommend people use Energizer Color Alert button cells, because not just because they're coated in this stuff, which I think really does put you off putting them in your mouth, but if somebody did put them in their mouth and swallowed them sort of reflexively before this stuff really kind of had a chance to kick in, you've got this blue dye, and when I messed with this blue dye, it literally got everywhere, and it sort of stayed on my hands for probably about 3 or 4 days, and it was on my tongue for a good day. So you do get a decent kind of decent idea of it. Anyway, I'm going to go off and find some chocolate milk. My name's been Adrian Kingsley-Hughes. Subscribe to this channel if you kind of want to see me do stupid stuff. I mean, there's going to be little bits of tech and bits associated with tech on here. They're all going to be quite short videos. I'm not into the kind of long form stuff and when it comes to video, but there's going to be some fun stuff. And you can see me do some more dumb stuff. Have a good day, and, you know, stay safe out there and keep kids and vulnerable people safe.